Hello, beautiful people. Reverend Theresa Garcia. And today I want to talk to you about clarity. Now, for most of my life, I had an exceptional ability to visualize what I wanted and go after it. Well, when my brain kind of declined due to lots of stress and all kinds of parasites, I lost that sense of vision. And so today I want to talk to you about reclaiming your sense of vision, okay? To create the clarity required for you to be your best self in 2026. Now, there's a few things that need to occur in order to get a clear vision. And one is stillness. We have to be still. And we have to open ourselves up to the divine and request sight. We have to ask for these things. If it's not natural to you, then ask and you shall receive. So, my method is really just, I like to lay and meditate, but some people don't like that. So you just do whatever works for you. Whether you're sitting or laying, it doesn't matter. But what I invite you to do is close your eyes if it feels safe. Put your hand on your heart, and you can put one on your belly right here on your power center as well. That really helps us stay grounded inside of us and connected to our heart and our power. So take a few deep breaths and just ask, just state, I open to the infinite divine. Or you can use God, Yahweh, Allah, whatever higher power name calls to you, right? But open to your higher power. And just imagine that you see a light sparking in your heart. And whether you shoot them up and down at the same time, or you first shoot down or you first shoot up, it doesn't matter. But you want to imagine a perpendicular pillar of light connecting heaven on earth. Okay, and your heart being the center. So I will ground down into the center of earth, and then I like to imagine the light, the pillar, then connecting up to the heavens. And so now that I am deeply connected, I sit in stillness and I wonder, God, what is your highest vision for me now? Yahweh, what must I embrace in order to fulfill my mission? Yahweh, what must I release? And so naturally I would give more space so that I can just be. And whether it starts with 2 minutes or 10, it doesn't matter. Just hold space and focus on your breath as you're imagining that light, and you are going to receive a download, okay? And whether you identify with auditorial messages or feelings, or you have gifts of sight, it doesn't matter. Whether you think you're experiencing nothing or not, it doesn't matter. You are experiencing it, and you will get the download, and it will open and reveal itself to you when you're ready to see it. Okay? So many, and I'm so guilty of this, right? Of us, we create these visions based off of ourselves instead of the higher power. And if we're basing our vision off of ourselves and not consoling our infinite intelligence, the guide, the being that fills our vessel, then we are creating visions based off of ego. And so, yes, we can hit some high goals. I've done it. Hit some high goals, make a lot of money, but it won't be sustainable. You'll find your health deteriorating. You'll find your relationships deteriorating because you're not in alignment with your highest path if you're being led by ego. So I think, Dr. Michael Beckwith teaches this, and shout out to Reverend Rose, because she's the one that actually introduced me to Dr. Michael Beckwith's process. And it's all about God's envisioning process, allowing God the space to envision a life for us. And so that's what I'm going to be doing this new year. And I'm so excited because I did a little mini version of this before I hopped on, specifically because I have been doing a lot of things lately. You know, my business has kind of gotten a little stagnant, and so I found myself doing all these things to keep busy and focused on, you know, making money. And I realized today that I didn't follow my own knowing, and not to be harsh on myself, because it's just a realization. Like, I know when things are going really fast and I'm not that clear and I'm kind of just like getting through the days, that I'm not in alignment with my truest self. My truest self wants to move slowly. My truest self wants to connect with God deeply every single day for that direction. And I'm not like too far off the path. I know that much. I've just been busy, and busy comes from bullshit, to be honest with you. Busy is bullshit. You know, if we are doing too many things, no matter how good of a person we are going to drop the ball in other areas. And so it's really a matter of prioritizing our preference to be a vessel for divine will, love, and truth. And so that is what I'm doing right now. And I'm so excited because, you know, life is already good, but when we are led by God and when we are crystal clear about what it is that God wants us to be doing now, then we have so much fun lighting up this world. And when we're led by fear or ego, which are the same things interchangeably to me, then we're usually really busy and we're overworking, and we are often kind of numb to what's going on with other people around us. And that's not connection. That is a form of really just, you know, being self-centered. Even if your job is to care for other people, right? You know, like, healthy relationships require effort. And if you're too busy doing you, then you're not really living life to the fullest expression. And so I know this too well because I spent most of my life just working and working and working. And it's easy to fall into that trap because I went on a bit of a hiatus where I was unable to work. So when I got my brain power back, I wanted to use it, right? And it's so easy to get lost in the momentum of that. And so I'm pulling back actively. And I invite you to do the same for this new year, because unlike the year of the snake, which is where we're leaving all the shedding of skin, we're entering the year of the horse. And we have so much universal support and momentum behind us. We simply must align to our highest path. So I hope this helps. If you enjoy, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me build this channel. Many blessings to you and all that you do.